Okay, there we go. Hope it doesn't catch my fan that much though. Oh, Mori again. File 2. File 2, submitted report field latte. Experiment no 1244598 artificial, male, age 29, full body disappear. Review procedure required. Experiment no 1244559 field, artificial male, full body disappears. Review procedure required. Experiment no 124460 field, virtual female, age 19. Subject experienced mental breakdown within 10 minutes. Procedure improvement required. Experiment no 124461 success, artificial male, age 42. Subject experienced but retains physical abilities. Productivity simulated. Procedure adjustment required. Experiment failed again. Artificial male, age 23. Cancerous lesion spread across the body following hyperstimulation of cells. Subject incinerated. Complete procedure overhaul required. Adenum 1 experiment 124463 cancelled. Reason unforeseen issues. Adenum mask and dull repairings are traditionally said to they last for an extended period. But this one must be on its limits now. We have already reached the point where we are unable to continue without sealing away most of the dolls. The problem is the technology used to create these dolls has Form 5. File 5 form log. Subject reusing imitation dolls. Instead of trying to achieve immortality by preventing death, what if we try infinite resurrection? That would render all various avenues of research up to this point meaningless. And since right now we can't resurrect anyone while preserving their soul, the whole idea is pointless. Subject reusing imitation dolls. I know all that, of course. That's why this research will be only be performed on subjects at the end of their life. By reusing imitation dolls, we won't need to assign as many people to mental labor, which would also have the happy side effect of freeing them up for more useful research. Subject reusing imitation dolls. I love the idea of reusing my late husband. Let's do it. Subject. All research into the undead permanently banned. What was the last hit of research making soulless resurrect bodies handle manual labor? And they didn't even bother putting collars on them in case they went berserk, and of course that's exactly what happened. They nearly ate me alive. I swear that idiot will be the death of me.
Mission の内容は週ごと。
I knew something's felt slightly off. Maybe it was the way he behaved, or what he said, or just his general attitude. However it was, I couldn't bring myself to voice my suspicions. Because if it was a lie, it would mean everything else was a lie too. I can't sleep. That is... But then, for now, catch a snippets of a discussion I know nothing about. Who is that? Next thing I knew, it was morning. Good morning, Senpai. It looks like it's gonna be another beautiful day. How are you feeling, Master? I'm sure you must be worn out after everything that happened yesterday. All good here. Glad to hear it. Breakfast time, come and get it while it's still hot. You have a lot to catch up, but it's nothing that can't wait until after a good meal. Good point, come on, Senpai. Let's see. So what should we do today? I'm thinking we discuss today's plans after breakfast, followed by a break before putting them into action. Understood. My beloved and I did the cooking today, incidentally. While my beloved did an amazing job as usual, I hope you can forgive the flaws in my rough attempts. There's no need to be so modest, everything is delicious. I think so too. Good, I'm relieved to hear that. Lady Tomoe. My apologies, this dish was so good that I thought I would like trying making it myself sometime. So I was trying to figure out how it was seasoned. In that case, I would be happy to teach you the recipe. Would you? I would appreciate that. It's a great idea, thank you. I was thinking it might be a good idea to search for Lily today. I know she said she was going to look into some things on her own, but she still should have been back by now. Good point. Hello. Hello, Papa. Otaru. It has been a long time since she ran off to investigate whatever caught her attention. I can't say I'm terribly worried about her myself. But servant or not, we certainly can't leave a child to fend for herself forever. As soon as we're all ready, I suggest we draw up a grid of the area near this cottage and begin searching each square until we find her. Of course. Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that knowing her, she may just show up smiling as though nothing happened. Can't argue with that. Alright, we now have some time to relax before we begin our search for Lisa's Shuin. I'm sure you and Lady Mash must both be exhausted after everything that happened yesterday, Master. So I do hope you'll take this opportunity to relax. How are you gonna spend this break, Mash? Good question. Would you be okay if I went along with you, Senpai? It's very foggy today, isn't it? Really chilly too. So what shall we do today? We could always pay someone else a visit. But we keep it just the two of us today. Okay. Just the two of us is then. That being said, it's not safe to go too far from the college, so there isn't much to do besides walk around the lake. Then why don't we go with you? Yeah, we can all go around and round it together. Good morning, Valkyries. That sounds like a good idea. Thank you for letting us accompany you. Might be fun to go canoeing. If only we had the canoe. Oh, what about fireworks? Fireworks? That sounds great. I love fireworks in summer. The way they burn up, scatter just like what happens to the souls of the fallen warriors. I like fireworks too, but it's still morning. So I can't help but think they'll be less impressive with the sun out. Oh, don't worry about that. We can just wrap the area where we set fireworks off in darkness. We might not be able to do anything huge like control the weather, but we can still make a localized area dark. I see, what do you think, senpai? Let's do it. Okay. Alright then, I'll set up the fireworks. I'll cover our surroundings with a veil of night. And I'll sit back and enjoy. Orlente. Find a help too. Oh whoa, it really does look like nightfall now. Heh, but it goes right back to daylight if you just take a few steps outside the curtain. And here are the fireworks. It's too bad we couldn't use any of the kind you launch into the sky. Unfortunately, these would cause this veil of darkness to disappear. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's light some fireworks. They are very cute, aren't they? Just too bad they disappear quickly. Yeah, if only this could last forever. Senpai? Sorry, forget it, it's nothing. Senpai? Yes? If there's something on your mind, please tell me what it is. I know I probably won't be able to help you resolve it. But Da Vinci said sometimes just talking about things that are weighing on you can help you feel better. Thanks, Mesh. And last but certainly not least. Oh, sparklers. I've heard these often used to finish up around the fireworks, especially in Japan. Apparently everyone gathered together is supposed to compete to see whose sparklers last the longest. In that case, I'll use a flame room to light all our sparklers at the same time, to keep things fair. Is everyone ready? Ready. Alright. It's lit. It's lit, Looks like you're the first one out, Orlente. It's new. That's what happens when you get too excited. When you wave it around which way. I couldn't help it, it was just too cute. Okay, here there. Easy does it. Achoo. Ah. Oh, here they. Oh man, I can't believe I got so careless. You both need to learn to be much more careful. When handling delicate fireworks like this, you need to keep your grip nice and loose, instead of freezing up like... fruit. Yes? Drop the ball literally. Huh? I think your grip is a little too loose. Can't believe it. Well, looks like it's all down to you, Mash. Now. Master? Alright, I'll do my best. Is there... Oh, you dropped your sparkler, huh? Oh well, these things happen, right? And we have a winner! Congratulations, Mash! Could we maybe try again? Orlente? Oh, sorry, it's nothing. That's weird. It must look like, to me, like Master dropped her sparkler on purpose. Why would she do that? Did she just want to make Mash happy? This was so much fun. I've never done fireworks in the morning before. Thank you, Valkyries. No problemo. It seems break time is almost over. You two, go back to the college. We'll clean up around here. Okay, if you're sure. Thanks again. Thanks, Valkyries. We are back. Good, did you enjoy yourselves? We sure did. I'm glad to hear that. As for my beloved and I, we split up to investigate the nearby area and well... Did you find something? Yes, we did. A couple of things. First, remember those lodgings you encountered in your recent dream? The Smiling Hotel? Well, it seems a hotel with that same name exists in real life as well. It does, really. Indeed. I thought it was solely the realm of this dream you all shared, but it seems it generally exists. Of course, there is no sign of resurgence. You saw them there now. It appears to be a perfectly ordinary establishment. Oh, is that where we're going to investigate today? Not necessary. In addition to the hotel, we also found another complete new building. What kind of building? From the outside, it looks like to be a mansion, but we still have yet to investigate the inside. Personally, I'm of the opinion that we should explore this mansion before we visit the hotel. If there's nothing similar there, we can always go to the hotel afterwards. What do you all think? Okay, we can check out the mansion first. Understood. Then let's set off as soon as we're all ready. A new building, huh? Right. And as far as we can tell, the area was empty until its spawners showed up. So it's not that we overlooked it, it just popped up. Out of nowhere, like all other buildings we have seen so far. It certainly seems more than a little suspicious. The front door doesn't seem to be locked. What should we do? I'll go anywhere as long as I'm with you, honey. I think we pretty much have to check this place out, Mash. Is something wrong? Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's nothing. So we're going to investigate this new building then. Right, understood. Let's all be careful in there. Hey, Tomoe. Yes, what is it, Yuri Marin? Why are you so excited about this? Oh, I'm sorry. The prospect of exploring this mansion excites me for two reasons. The first is that no building such as this ever exists in my own time. And the second is that mention like this show up in all the best horror games. Oh, it is so exciting. Has anyone found any mysterious statues with metal-shaped indentations yet, or perhaps a large mural that are conspicuously missing segments? Maybe a grand piano. Those tend to be part of the environment puzzles too. I'm afraid we haven't seen any of those things yet, Lady Tomoe. Seems we just have to work together to investigate this mansion. Sounds like a plan. It's so quiet here, isn't it? As though no one has been here in ages. One of these days I would love to live in a mansion just like this, with you by my side as my wife. Look, will you two give it a rest already? Don't drag the rest of us into your own little private world. The quieter it is, the easier we can predict what comes next. We must listen closely to the sound of someone, or something breathing, or perhaps something crawling. Oh, and keep an eye on the walls as well. Enemies in horror games love to burst through walls. They simply smash right through the wall, were made out of paper and whatnot. Truly, they remind me of nothing so much as fierce warriors on the field of battle. Master, can I ask you something? Have you noticed anything kind of off? Like what? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't point to anything in particular. It's more like a vague general feeling. No, I don't notice anything like that. I see. Of course you haven't. Alright, now there are strange sounds. Again, why are you so excited about this? There would seem to be some sort of automata. How dare these things attempt to interrupt our precious tries? No, not attempt. They already succeeded. Balls or not, be warned that you will pay dearly for this transgression. Then you're lying. Then you're trying to have a tryst. Damn it, why couldn't I be here having a tryst of my own? Oh, my Lord Shangyu. I'm sorry, that just slipped out. Anyway, let's go take care of these things. Them evasion. Master and Tomoyo are examining these souls' remains. I should really be helping them, but for some reason I can't bring them myself to do so. What's going on with me? Something off? Ask Master the same thing. Have you noticed anything well off, Sigrid? Do you mean with the regards of to her current situation? Well, yes, but I think there might also be something a little more specific. I'm sorry, I don't really understand it all well myself. Either it's just... you sense that something is wrong, that there is something amiss you can't explain away, then I'm sure there is something to it. I may not be as sensitive as you can, but I suspect this feeling of unease is caused by something only you would notice. And that is significant on its own. Something only I would notice? I noticed a mirror in the hallway. Just as I was going over that scene in my mind, I found myself staring at my own reflection. Something only I would notice, something nobody else would realize. What could it possibly be? Mash? It was Master. She must have gotten concerned about me. I guess whatever it is that's niggling at me will have to wait. Right now I have other things I need to do. Yes, sorry, I'll be right there. This would seem to be a museum. Is that? No, wait, it's not. Indeed, these are not our allies. They're just wax figures. Oh my, they just look like a real thing. But who have made these, and why? That I cannot say. What can I say is that I find it a bit unnerving to be surrounded by unblinking identical facsimils of our familiar allies in this manner. Man, you humans really do like making replicas of yourselves, don't you? Personally, I don't know what you get out of it. Lord Shangyu. I'm afraid that's a wax figure of him as well, though it does look indistinguishable. Get your glasses checked, Mash, because you always need a new prescription. How could you possibly mistake this thing for the real Lord Shangyu in all his glory? How dare whoever made this appalling imitation attempt to pass this off as anything approaching His Majesty. Just look at this. The spike here is off by 1.8 degrees. These cheek curves are nowhere near as low, and don't even get me started on the thickness on his left finger second joint. Do you think her standards are here might be a little impossible? No one can understand an imitation of the one you love. Must be perfect in every way. I have no doubt I would be just as uncomposing if we were to come across a figure of Lord Yoshinaka as well. Nodding religiously. Teehee? Teehee? Who was that? Wherever this voice is coming from, I should be able to find its source with my VR mind eyes. Oh goodness, it actually worked. There you are. Teehee? Oh, you found me. I guess that's the end of hide and seek. Nursery? Are you the one who humiliated Lord Shangyu with his pathetic knockoff? Because if you are, I'm gonna make you wish you never so much heard of wax. No, that wasn't me. I'm just staying here, playing here. That's my role after all. I'm the girl in the mansion. I'm neither friend nor foe. That's why I was able to let that girl's companion. Just like the bird, the glided cage, or Sleeping Beauty, even Lily would be lonesome if it were all by herself. A Lily? The girl you're talking about is it Lily? Is she here in this mansion? Oh yes, she's being held captive here, but don't worry, she may be asleep right now, but she's ill and hearty. We share stories about so many things. Well, speaking of stories, she said she's waiting eagerly for a new one to be written. Teehee? A new sound. Wonderful to me, too. How exciting, how thrilling. I love to be the next one to read it after she does. I just know it's going to be great. The first story ending just had to be a mistake after all. So I'm positive the sequel will end with something as sweet and satisfying as candy. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait for this Mesiah of hers to finish writing The Little Mermaid too. Did you say The Little Mermaid? As in Hans Christian Andersen story? Now that you mention it, Lily Guardian did say he was writing something for her. So she said that story title was The Little Mermaid too. Yes, that is right. I'm so glad. No book can be born unless its author wants to write it, after all. Never mind that. You said she's being held captive. Can you tell me where she is? Teehee, you want to know where she is, do you? Well, like I said, I'm neither friend nor foe. Why don't we play a game? There are so many dolls here after all. Wind up dolls, wax dolls, and also... Teehee? Ah, nursery, wait. Let's go after her. Do you ever see a lassie? A lassie? A lassie? Please come back, nursery. Do you ever see a lassie go this way and that? Teehee, I can't go back now. That wouldn't be any fun at all. See, here comes some more friends now. A new type of doll, huh? Those certainly aren't Western style dolls. Couldn't care less about them, but damn, they sure are big, aren't they? They've got a different air about them, that is for sure. They seem to be eager for a fight, but they mean to block our path then. Indeed, loath as I am to destroy anything so cute as these dolls, I do not want to see any alternative. Aha, then these dolls are supposed to be cute. Of course, I think they are cute too, but we still have to take them out. Do one of this and then to change the night.
なんだとささやかなこういうこともできる古きルール
すべて僕の思うままってね。これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
Wow, that thing's strong.
こういうのどうだ。
どれにしようかな。何か踏んでしまったかな。
頑張れば頑張るほど報われる。いいことをすればそれだけ
There, she went down that staircase. Let's go after her. Master, look over there. Let's see. It's Lady Lily. She appears to be fast asleep. Alright, I think we better get her out of... Yo! Hot, 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 hot. It seems she's in a cage made out of magical energy. And a very strong cage at that. It's showing Lily. Lily! It didn't seem just like the noise will wake her up. Furthermore, can't destroy the cage. Not without risking her life at any rate. What about our runes? Could we use them to open the cage? I'm sure that we could, but it would take some time to analyze the lock. So I think it'll be faster if we look for a key instead. Makes sense. Unfortunately, I can't see any sign of a lock or keyhole on this cage. It's made of magical energy after all. Look over there, an inscription on the wall. Well, so there is. Let me see what it says. Sacrifice living red to unliving steel. And the unseen cage captive will be freed. Wonder if that means... Oh, an environment puzzle. There must be more to this room than meets the eye. Come, let's look for this unliving steel and living red. Understood, but search the area over there by the pillar. Of course, honey, I'd be happy to join you. Perhaps this runway will fit neatly into this hollow. No, it seems not. Too bad. I really thought I had found something there. There doesn't seem to be much of a way of obvious clues here, does it? This won't do at all. I think I'll just give them a little help. Now the different dolls are teasing up. It seems we will not have the luxury of proceeding at our own pace. Drat, do you even know wax figure with them? They are forcing themselves forward with such awkward, stuttering movements. It's so creepy to look at. There's something disturbing about the going up against such a life of lookalikes. Oh geez, please tell me that perfect excuse for Lang Shu isn't among them. I don't know what I would do if it was. Could never destroy myself, no matter how poor it's made. But I also couldn't bear to let anyone else destroy it. In other words, I can't just let it attack us. It seems we must put our hunts for clues on hold while we attend to this more pressing matter. Lord Sigurd, Lady Brynhilde, you two... Oh, Lady Sigurd, Lady Brynhilde, where did he go? So damn hot. There's so many of them. Ymir, what happened to you? Yeah, I died again. There really wasn't anything I could have done this time. This was death from Shangyu. What else caused the battle? I saw the waxfinger of Lord Shangyu you get knocked over the next torch. Anyway, meditating really fast. So before I knew what I was doing, I ran over to Andy held in my arms. But I don't regret a thing. I'd do it all over again if I had to. I'll be able to stop myself if I want to. After I pay imitation or not, I was still Lord Shang you. So that's why the dolls were so unusually difficult to beat. Alright, maybe I have a few regrets. It wasn't really lurching after all, plus now that it's melted, it's just a pile of color wax. Yep. Please do not feel bad about this. I can understand why you did what you did. Here's a different note. Where's Secret and Rinhode? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen them for a while either. Maybe they went to investigate somewhere else before we were attacked? There's a living steel that Riddle mentioned. You crashed. This unlivable steel that Riddle mentioned. I guess that we're supposed to sacrifice the living to read that whatever it could be. There seems to be no end to these dolls. It feels as though we are scripting a game event and definitely spawning enemies. In events like that, the only way to escape is complete some tasks that advances the story. That applies here as well. Maybe there is just something else should I be doing, Rolling in her sleep. Lady Match, look, there's a cage. Lady literally just rolled over. Do you see that thing beneath her? Yes, I do. I didn't notice it before, but it looks like some sort of metal plate. There seems to be something written on its skull. Let's see. Mori, as in the Japanese word for forest. It could be the Latin, which I mean death. I definitely remember the famous Latin expression, memento mori, which means remember that death is inevitable. Indeed, so it would seem so. Ah, Lord. I can't believe it did again. That pose is dripping with blood. What were you two doing back there? Don't tell me you were... Or not. This had nothing to do with my beloved desires overwhelming her while we were alone in the dark, and everything to do with the ritual required to open this cage. Of course, if it were not for my guests, I still have died. I believe the living red mentioned in the riddle of Waster refers to precious split blood. If it's true, it will mean one of us must spill some blood in order to open the cage, so I decided that I should be the one to do so. Thank you, my beloved. Everything worked out just as we planned, and it's all thanks to you. Really? Well, if you're sure, then maybe you're right. Of course, there's no doubt in my mind. Whatever now comes, let's apply some of the blood to the mental plate here. It's working, the cage is melting away. Oh goody, it worked. I thought flight with dolls might draw some blood. But I guess the dolls weren't strong enough for evil. I wonder if this will lead to a happy ending or a sad ending. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe the story won't end here at all. Only the author can say one way or another. All we characters in the story can do is sing until the last page is turned. There were two birds sitting on the shore. Fa la 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 de. One flew away, and then there were ones. Fa la 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 de. The other flew after, and then there was no one. Fa la 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 de. And so the Power Stone was left all alone. Fa la 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 de. Lydia, you're right. Where am I? So we don't remember how you got here. Granted, we're still not sure what happened here ourselves. All we know is that when we got back from the dream world, you were nowhere to be found. Really? No, I knew I wanted this. It had to be captured like this. I had to experience the ritual of being past, set from future, from a cage in order to open up cage inside me. Mash, get back. Huh? It feels so good to finally be free. I can stretch again. What a delight. Who are you? Oh yes. I suppose I should introduce myself, shouldn't I? Especially to you. Good day, everyone. My name is Shishoin Kirara. I do hope you have been enjoying this summer's illusions. No way, are you? Lily's mother. Are you not? You look so similar that I just assumed. Pick, Lady Mash, you seem to be forgetting one simple fact. Servants do not have mothers. Oh, now that you mention it, they don't, do they? Wait a second, thought. That rule may not only apply for recital servants. I suppose you're Lily's mother. To address you as Madame Sashoin then. Hehehe. Oh, thank you, I needed a laugh. Ah, but if that was not a joke, then I failed to see the humor. It's so tasteless and baseless an assertion. I go as far as to say such an absurd notion is even offensive. So offensive, in fact, that I may just withdraw the hand I'm using to save you by scooping the lot of you out of your present predicament. Save us? What do you mean save us? From what? Good question. By the way of introduction, permit me to reveal a small part of who I am. Hehe. Oh yeah, I know all about it. These say you can't go 2 trees in the mountains without running into a gaggle of camping bottles. I mean hotties. And yet for some reason the only things that ever wander into my tents are noisy buzzing insects. How am I ever gonna make fantasy of a pretty girl mistakenly finding her way into my tent, followed by my sleeping bag, come true now? Don't tell me I gave up my private life to live out here at the mountains for nothing. Damn it, this ain't good. I'm running dangerously low on eye candy. Well then, maybe I oughta take a page from my Yuji Dojo and earn playbook. Yeah, that's it. What sums up summer better than Summerfest? Babes everywhere you look. Dreams coming true left and right. Now this is what I call heaven on earth. Mwahaha. I knew I liked the mountains for a reason. They really take me back to my days on Mount Oi. There's nothing like going around kidnapping beetles left and right, like the fearsome Oni I am. Sure, all the beetles on this mountain might die out if I completely fill out my beetle cage. But why should I care? I'm an Oni. If you want me to stop wrecking things, then bring me tribute. Oh, I know. For every raccoon you bring me, I'll release one beetle. But hey, I'm reasonable. I'll accept shaved ice too. Damn it, now I'm hungry. I wonder if Red Guy make me something or bring him some beetles. Wow, I don't know there was a place like this up in the mountain. Now this town would totally be worth taking for ourselves. I'll have to let Shuto know about it too. First, let's see what these candies taste like. What was that? What did you do to him? That's a difficult answer. All I can say right now is that I have made them happy. Those other words recall glimpses of must be illusions, and it seems to me as though Lord Blackbeard and Lady Ibarakidoji disappear inside them. Yes, that's right. They're all living quietly happily in an illusion created from their own dreams. What is wrong with a happy illusion? If happiness is genuine, then that its source is an illusion should not matter. In this singular, there are really only two ways one can survive. Live out their days in a dream, or live them out in an illusion. All I'm doing is showing everyone the way. Of course, should one try to resist the treatment they need, even the most potent drug could become poison. Indeed. Should one insist they have no desire for happiness, well, it should be no surprise if something else walls them up. If one failed to protect someone dearest to him, or failed to reach their dearly desired destination, or decided to submit rather than rebel, well, it's no wonder they would end up being consumed by nightmares. Then you did that to those people in the hotel. Hehe, I can't be held responsible if they never learn to relax while they sleep. Now then. As delightful as it has been to wake again, it seems I woke a bit early. Though my vows remain unchanged. It would be the height of rudeness to let something slip through my finger just because I'm not yet fully rose myself. I do hope you won't mind if I just take a little time to myself to freshen up. Hehehe. Geez, talking about that speaking in riddles and raid crap. What was that servant's deal? I'm not sure. I can't tell what connection she has to Lily either. But given what she has said about that dream hotel, I can only assume that she plays a key part in whatever's going on here. Agreed, that was final boss energy, if I ever had seen it. So does that mean that beautiful woman Sessho and Kiara is responsible for this singularity? If she is, I guess that makes her the enemy. Well, there is some part that still nags at me. I do think that is fundamentally correct. What is nagging at you? Well, I suppose it's more of a feeling that something is off. If Lily might have known, but that's not right. If this mysterious relative of Lily's Sessho and Kiara is responsible for this singularity, then what are we to make of this mountain? True, there's still so much we don't know about what this mountain really is. Yes, exactly. You make an excellent point, my beloved Brynhilde. I'll be sure to keep your concern in mind. In the meantime, I think we are done with this place for now. Yes, I agree. There doesn't seem to be anything more we can do here for the time being. Why don't we all return to the cottage? That sounds good to me. Shall we go back, Master? Punisher Girl. Senpai! Senpai, are you okay, senpai? Morning, Mash. Good morning, senpai. Considering all those battles we fought yesterday, I don't blame you for being tired. Besides, we already know what we'll be doing today, though we still have to discuss the details in person. Today's the day we take down Abby. I don't remember talking about that. Huh? Didn't we decide that course of action just yesterday? Did we? What's going on? Well, good luck today, senpai. Well, good luck to both of us. What was that just now? Master, is everything alright? I feel like I should be asking you that. Alright, good luck to you too, Master. See you outside the college then. Wait. Huh? You sound a little off, Master. But never mind. It must just be in our heads. Something's definitely not right here. Yes, this is strange. You've always been by my side. So why does it feel fundamentally wrong now? That can't be right. Is something wrong, Master? I need to see you right now. Alright then, I head to your room, right? No, it has to be somewhere else. Oh, okay. Understood. In that case, what about the Smiling Hotel? How could we meet up there? The Dream Hotel? But that can't be right. I mean, after all, I'm sure we... Master! Listen to me very closely. Please come to the Smiling Hotel right away. Also, I can't wait to see you. Mash! Huh, Mash? What was that weird sound just now? The communicator, who were you talking to? Oh, hey, it's you. Hey, Kohai. Senpai? That is me. What? Hey, why are you using communicator to talk to Mash when you're in the same college? Is this what the kids do today? Huh? Come on, Kohai, wake up already. The archer guys already make breakfast. Who the hell are you? So now they're throwing doppelgangers at us, huh? You got a lot of nerves showing my face here, imposter. Your face? You're the one pretending to have my face. Why you? Where the hell are you, bitch? Where do you think, bitch? I'm only just woke up. So of course I'm still at the college. Then let's take this outside. Fine by me. Hey Master, got a minute? Any idea why you, Marion, just ran out of the house so fast you think Shang Yu was coming to pay your visit? Stop, where are you going? Now what's going on? Oh, good morning everyone. Come on, we're ready to go after her. Right, where the hell are you? Outside the colors, of course. Where the hell are you? What is this racket all about, Lady Marion? Oh, hey Seeker, I just ran into someone impersonating me. That certainly is a problem. But I'm afraid it's not the only one. You can't find Mash or Master anywhere. I don't know where Mash ran off to, but Master's right over there. See? Sigurd? Master. Damn it. Sigurd, what's wrong? How could I have been so foolish? Master, quick. Tell me all the servants that are with you. There's Emiya and... Understood. So you have Emiya, the Prince of Langling, Murasaki, Shikibu, Ilya, and Lady Yu Marion. On my side, we have the following. Myself, Brynhilde, Tomeko Zen, Mash, Yu Marion, and Seicho and Lily. The latter isn't here at the moment. Nor is Mash, for that matter. I'm concerned about Mash too, but why am I the only one? There's two wubs. Lily's there with them? That's weird. Did you find her after she disappeared? And that's not all, Master. What is it? you're here as well. Or rather, you were. That is why we thought MASH was contacting a separate unit. We thought the same about you guys. MASH realized something wasn't right. So it would seem. And now, right after we heard signs of some sort of struggle, she's gone along with the master who was here with us. Ivan Dia, you're all outside the college right now, correct? So are we. Alright. I'm gonna try to pointing my no phantasm towards the sky. Even holding back, it should still generate a visible light. Got it, I'll do the same afterwards. Good, then here goes. BGM. There, I saw it. Damn it. They are really far away. Lord Emiya. Right. Kalabog 2. There. That came from the far side of the lake. That's quite the distance from here. There's something nagging me, but I can't put my finger on it. Sigurd, maybe now would be a good time to use our crystallized wisdom? Oh, you're right. This is exactly what my crystallized wisdom was made for. I didn't modify it with all those runes for nothing after all. So that is how those astounding runes are used. Right, here goes. Sigurd Fate Miss No Phantasm. I have 5 glasses. That's a no phantasm? Really? No, not really. I'm just allowing myself a small inclusion in the summer. So basically, there's no point in whatsoever. Fo. Special translation. For such a smart guy, his swordsman can be real tin blub sometimes. Well, endurance or not, it's really goddamn bright. You're trying to blind us or something? I'm afraid I must ask you to bear with me for the time being. Well, good thing I brought these sunglasses, I guess. Phew, that's better. I've got it. Ahem, Master, can you hear me? Loud and clear. Initially, I thought you and I may be in different worlds. For example, perhaps we were stuck in a dream world while you were back in the real one, or vice versa. I also considered the possibility that we were in the same place, but at different points in time. Something that could happen during our race shift that caused us to emerge here a few years apart, perhaps. There were also possibility that we were in different dimensions, but no. The truth was much simpler. We are in different locations on the same mountain. And if we integrate our respective set of map data, there we have it. We end up reshifting to opposite ends of the lake, all while thinking we were working in separate units in the same location. Okay, I got it. I got it real well. I just have one question. Go on. Why is there another one of me on the other side? An excellent question indeed. That's central to causing this misunderstanding in the first place. Well, let's just say the world is full of mysteries and leave it at that. Nodding in assent. That doesn't answer anything. Besides, we still have to figure out which of us is the imposter. And don't forget that both sides have their own master. How can we tell which one is the real one? Yes, well, putting the questions of mysteriously multiplying Lady Yumirin aside for the moment. Hey. In regards to the more pressing matter of Master's apparent twin, we can be sure the one with us was the imposter. Look no further than Lady Mash's sudden disappearance. Some mysterious power must have taken her away once she realized the truth. Unfortunately, this must also means that whoever the imposter is, they are no friend to us. Mash. Calm down, Yuki. Don't forget she has a servant contract with you. You know the moment anything happens to her. So for the time being, we can assume she's safe. We might thought as much. It seems the midpoint between our two mountains, which I'll call Mount A and Mount B for the time being, is the Smiling Hotel. Now that I think about it, that the third day was odd indeed. It's almost as though someone guided us towards that hotel, where our relatives served to cover up the fact we haven't actually met in person. Indeed, I suspect the Smiling Hotel is the bridge that connects Mount A and Mount B. We should meet up right away, and we've been cut off, and that must mean... Looks like his fears was right, though it still doesn't explain what's going on with my doppelganger. Well, knowing you, Mayrin, you probably regenerate after part of you was cut off. What, do you think I am starfish? I'm sorry, please don't be mad. It's not my fault, Ruby's such an idiot. You got something to say, Archer? You think I'm a starfish too? No comment. Now come on, we need to get to this Smiling Hotel place as soon as we can. Or you don't know where it is. I do. Abigail. No, it's just a projection. Will you tell us how to find it? Sure, after all. I'm there right now. So... You want to get back to that hotel, you have to defeat me first. Assuming that is that what you're saying? That's right. Go ahead, give it your best shot. I'll show you the heights of your fear you haven't dreamed of. Soul Eater type enemy. Does A have it though?
そういうこともできる。どれにしようかな。
So let's see a light version. Still so beautiful.
決めたよ。お前は我が城の影に溶けるしかなかろう。
こういうのどう
どれにしようかな。
だ？あつまり連中だな。他にやることないの？
こういうこともできる。命令とも。どれにしようかな。こういうこともできる。どれにしようかな。
One more.
踏んでしまったかな。古きルール。
つまり連中だな。こういうのどうだ？
命令とも。
つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？
どれにしようかな。古きルール。どれにしようかな。古きルール。 しまったかな。
Okay, should be good.
頑張れば頑張るほど注目注目。新しいイベントの時、新しいミッションが開かれました。お仕事追加です。頑張れば頑張るほど報われる。いいことをすれば新しいミッションが開かれました。お仕事追加です。リリーもお手伝いできればな。
Alright, now we know where to go. And that little girl is gonna be waiting there for us, huh? That's right, we finally get to face Abigail again. Real talk here. Do you mean you think we can beat her? I mean, there's something in this thing that makes her ridiculously strong, right? That's true. I'm not sure what it would do against her. We just have to give it a shot and see how it goes. You're not thinking you can just blow yourself up if worse comes to worse, are you? Of course not. Not once in my life have I seen blowing myself up as a solution to any problem. Sure, you haven't. No, I really haven't. Besides, blowing myself up might help me out, but it wouldn't do anything to help the rest of you, right? Well, then our best option is to hit her as hard and fast as we can and hope for the best. Are you sure that's all we can do, Lord Emiya? Couldn't you copy a weapon that can strike her at her weakness? Not this time. Abigail's not a saint or a legendary hero. She's just an ordinary girl who got her powers from an extraordinary dimensional being, making her the edge case to beat all edges case. There's no myths or legends about her, which means there's no way for me to search for any weakness. And if death and fear are what giving her power, then this whole singular is basically her territory. So I'm guessing she probably doesn't have any weakness to exploit. I see. That all sounds very convincing, much as I hate to admit it. Excuse me. If this whole singular is supporting her, we'll need to find a way to cut off that support before. Was it Ilya? Oh good, I got your attention. It's about Abigail senpai. I think I might just have figured out her weakness. It won't be long now before Master Group gets here. So go away before they show up, would you? Ouch. You're so cold, not just to me, to everybody. How can you be like that when I'm the only one who summoned you here? You may have summoned me here with the power of the Holy Grail, but we never formed the contract. So that means we're just associates with a common goal. No less, right? That is awfully cheeky of you. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. Tell Alyssa, I'm easier to understand than she is, right? Well, yeah, I guess. I had no idea what that thing could be thinking, but still. Really that bad. She's our enemy, right? Yes. Man, why do there have to be so many enemies in the world, Sniff? It's a little late to be asking that. Now will you please go already? Surely you don't have time to be wasting out here on pointless chit-chat, do you? Fine, see you later. Tehe, love this lopsided really isn't any different from hate. Wonder if she's aware of that, but she probably isn't. Ooh, there they are. Well, if they're here, then there is no turn back. Whatever will be, will be. I'm sure I'll end up using my full strength to eat you all up, but your deaths will be quick and practically painless. Once I derive leisurely similar. You can all keep on living while you dream. Welcome, I take it you're all prepared to disappear forever then. Hi Abigail senpai. You remember, well done, here, have it going. So once we beat you, we can meet up with the other Chaldeans at this hotel, right? You're still dreaming if you think that will ever happen, but yes, at least in theory. We'll just see who is dreaming. Oh my, somebody is confident. I won't say confident so much, as Henley's certain. I know our odds aren't good. Considering you got this whole situation working in your favor, it's pretty clear that we're outclassed. With that being said, we'll still never know for sure unless we try. So that is our plan, boring trite, even reckless. You sound like children confusing daydreams for reality. I think it's time I brought you back to your senses. Are you ready to face us, Abby? Oh yes, by all means, just give your best shot. Fo. Fo looks pretty worked up too. This is where dreams and your journey come to an end. Leave everything behind in reality and give yourselves over to the abyss. Now come on. Let's have some fun together, shall we? When I'm done with you, foolish master, you won't know what's headed you. How are you all doing? Are you still okay? We're fine, as you can see. We can do this all day. Don't be so stubborn, Mr. Archer. The more stubborn you are, the more you're draining your precious master. Don't worry about me, I'm totally fine too. The bread docio doesn't suit you at all, master. Don't listen to her, Kohai. You're a master, not hers. All you need to do is let us fight as hard as we can. Besides, your job to stand your ground here, right? You really are infuriating. None of you are real. You're all transcend as dreams. So how can you possibly treat your master so rudely? I don't think I'm treating him rudely at all. Why do you care anyway? He's not your master. Abigail, senpai, can I ask you something? What is it? It's just a hunch, but... Are you trying to keep Yuki alive? You've been hostile to us all along, but you never show any hostility towards our master. You said we are transient, meaning something that comes and goes in the flesh. Yeah, that's it, transient. You said we are servants, our transient dreams. And since you can't stand dreams, you also hate us. But you don't hate Master, he's the exception. Yes, that's right, you servants are all the same. You go about living your new lives without a second thought, then you leave Master without but scarce after using up all his powers whenever you save the world. I think you have the wrong idea. We would never do anything to hurt Master. Your very existence is hurting him. As long as you're around, the wounds you inflict on your Master will never heal. But no more. Now that I've been summoned here, I won't let you get away with it. Even if all his other servants die, even if I have to kill them all, I'll make sure that Master enjoys internal peace, that he never has to worry about anything ever again. I see, so that's how you really feel, huh, Abigail? You got a lot of nerve, looking down your nose like that. I'm not looking down on you, that's why I'm about to crush you with my full power. I didn't mean that at us. Huh? I meant at my kohai. Some humans don't think of lost and goodbyes as wounds. It's not a matter of being mentally strong or weak. Now you listen to me good, little girl. My kohai there? He's made a name for himself by never backing down or giving up. I'm not sure how he even feels now. Why you? Not only that, he's also a total pushover. So much he even believes you got a good heart deep down. And on that note, you're sure about this, kohai? Yep, go for it. What? Huh? Huh? What are you talking about? What are you going to? Heads up, Abigail. Master here is about to find himself in a bit of predicament. A predicament? You want to save his life. Your only choice is to form a contract with him and swear to obey him. Alright, here goes. Anti-fling rondo. What? What were you thinking? She really did it. I still can't quite believe it. Was this the really only way? Maybe not, but it's the first one we came up with. Speaking of someone's in charge of keeping Master safe, I probably should have said something, but since he was on board with the idea, well... I suppose all we can do now is hope that Master knows what he's doing. A Master Neto, huh? That's a new one. But why are you doing this? Go on, get down from there this instant. I knew you would help me. Don't be ridiculous. What possible obligation would I have to help you? Would you? What? Please save me. Fine, you win, okay? Hold on tight, Master. I'm gonna get you down safely. Hey. Why are you smiling like that, Loramia? Is there something to be proud of? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking how servants really do enjoy having their master trust them enough to catch them when they fall. You jerk, you dummy. You cum poop. You knew it? What in the world were you thinking? Don't you know if you died, everything would have been ruined. Well, everything's kinda ruined, so... Sniff. There you have it, Abigail. You're gonna sound how childlike you want to keep Master all to yourself, but... It's not like that. Huh? Then what is it like, Senpai? It is... Since you servants are just dreams. I thought it was up to me to protect Yuki's dreams. Thanks, Abby, I appreciate that, but I got this. No fair, what am I supposed to do? How could you trick me like this, you hooligan? You're like the shred fox from old fable. Unless maybe someone else came up with this idea. No, they didn't. I did bring this up as a possible weakness of yours, but you could keep up with the plan. I thought we servants are our guardians. We never suggest anything that would put him in that kind of danger. That's for sure. I might have said a few things to get the ball wrong too, but Master definitely is the one who took it and ran with it. You big jerk, you shameless cretin. You cold-hearted beast. Sorry. Still, you did form a contract with him. Maybe now you can tell us what's going on here? Out of breath. Fine. What do you want to know? A lot, but first, rings first. Where's Mash now? Well... It looks like that naughty little girl has given in. Then it gets finally my turn next. Let me tell you a little secret. I regained my memories after I was rescued from that cage. I didn't think it was all that servant long ago that I became a servant. After I originally had horns. I felt like I could do anything, and in fact I could. Most recently I noticed an interesting singularity in my homeland. So I manifested there to enjoy a vacation of sorts, before the Chaldean came to investigate. But then I was taken by surprise and killed. I ought to have known better, simply going along with whatever response kind of short-sighted mistake my grown-up self would make. Anyway, my body was then torn into pieces and I used the last of my power to retreat here, to the bottom of the sea. With my nicely rounded out spirit origin gone, I was destined to disappear so much like sea foam. But as it happens, I am somewhat resistant to death. Nothing more than a fervent refusal not to disappear here, I managed to move my practically lifeless body. I gathered nourishment at the bottom of the deep sea and re-emerged once my spirit origin had recovered. I was adamant about not disappearing, to take revenge on the woman who killed me. Of course not, if anything, I'm grateful to her. Never before had I experienced quite like that. You know, my concern was solely for the Chaldeans. I had to do so with something, or they would surely suffer the same fate as me. And I simply couldn't let them have all the fun, so I swam without the rest of the several days. And made it back to the singularity. I never could have done it without the mermaid I met in the sea. Not only did eating her flesh help me recover my strength, it also made me immortal, just like the legend said. Now that I no longer feared the curse of death, I defeated my killer and assumed control over the half of the mountain. And so, I became the only being who may come and go in between both sides of the mountain as she pleased. That put an end to all my worries. I was ready to greet the Chaldeans on their arrival. Whether I wound up as a good woman or a bad one was entirely up to fate. I would make the most of the situation, whatever it may be, and satisfy my own desires into the bargain. But then, while I was waiting, I had fought. There must be a way to make this more exciting. I know, since I'm out of the mountains now, I think I'll try to get in touch with my inner child once again. And as I say, there's no time like the present, right? So I made a decision. I sealed my memories away, and I elected to enjoy the summer as my younger, blissfully ignorant self. Of course, now that I've ruined half the mountain, the fact remained that the singularity still belonged to me. So unless and until the Chaldeans defeat me, they'll never learn the truth of the singularity. Hehehe. No fear. No fear. Master, it's you. Master. It's good to see you guys. A second, senpai. Hey, don't even get me started. I'm the only one. Me, damn it. There can't be another. Well, you're half right. I can only imagine how sad Lord Shangyu will be when he finds out there's two of me now. You think? Cause I have a sneaking suspicion that he's gonna be totally fine with it. But let's begin by sharing what we know. Hey Master, I done what I had to do, right? So can I go back to my room now? Hang on, just be patient. Hmm? Hey Abigail senpai. What's it, Alia? If you don't have anything to do right now, maybe you and I can talk for a while? Alright. I see. Then I expected. But it seemed that the girl we thought was our master was actually working for the enemy. You didn't send her, did you, Abigail? No, I didn't. I was too busy entertaining everyone on Side A. I didn't have any time to spare for Side B. Nodding quietly. Then doesn't mean the Shoin is the singularly true ruler. Doesn't look like it. Stop that, master. I never gave you permission to read my mind. And something definitely is not right. We've all been working to get the bottom of this singularity. From what those of you from Side A have told us, I don't believe our methods were faulty. So if Sesshoin is not the one ruling this mountain, that would mean Sesshoin Kira must be a third party. Militarily speaking, being a third party situated between the two opposing forces is an ideal position. All they need to do is wait for their enemies to weaken each other, and they could swoop in and eliminate both when the time is right. In fact, playing two opposing forces off one another is arguably one of the best ways to wage war. Of course, doing so successfully requires exceptional skills and the patience to wait for the right time. After all, if you play your right cards wrong, you may find yourself staring down the spear tips of both the other factions. That's why it's crucial to make your move just before the other opposing forces settle their score. I'm impressed, Lee Tomei. You truly embody the spirit Genji. Makes sense. Thanks to that, I think I'm finally starting to see what the game here is. Whoever behind all of this must have wanted to fix all this going on at this hotel. That's right. I know that lazy, greedy woman was up to something on Site B. That is this side of the lake. Dreams and illusion, life and death. Even though we were doing the same things, something was fundamentally off. Something the complete opposite of how this singularity is meant to be is creepy and wrong. I see. So while the fake Yuki appeared to be working to resolve the singularity on Side B, she was actually trying to determine who Sesshoin really truly is. Still, I suppose I can't blame her, since Sesshoin is clearly abnormal. She must have thought that working with us after we reshift here would be the quickest way to figure her out. That is all I can tell you. I might have formed a contract with Yuki, but the role I play in this singularity is still a serial. So I'm afraid I can't give you any more hints. Thanks, Abby. You're all going to end up killed, you know, and it won't be pretty, I'm sure of it. Alright, I think it would be best if we remain in our separate groups. One group can focus on finding Mash, while the other can look for Sesshoin and take her down. I think we should keep the group division as they are. What do you think? Fine by me. In that case, we'll focus on finding Mash. Understood, then we'll look for Sesshoin. Master, I think it'd be best if you went with Secret's team for now. I'm guessing they'll need your help more than we will, since they're probably fighting a lot of battles. Don't worry, we've got plenty of talent on our side too. We'll contact as soon as we know where Mash is and randomize before going to find her. Alright, I'm counting on you guys. Don't worry, we won't let you down. Alright. I just leave the question as what to do about them. To be perfectly honest, I don't think even my wisdom is up to this task. I know, we can have one of them wear a different color. It would be just like how we distinguish between player 1 and player 2 in co-op games. So who's gonna be player 2? She is. I'm afraid you may have to just add it to fuel to fire, Lady Tomei. I'm very sorry, I was only trying to help. Alright, there's an easy way to sell this. That's what I had in mind. Senpais? I'm gonna beat your ass down and make you wear the player 2 color. Help me out, Kohai. Wait, what?
ま、練習と思えば仕方ないけど、覚悟はできてるんでしょう。覚悟はできてるんでしょう。見せたくはないんだけど。ふざ、お前、舞の練習ってことだ。どこを向ける？触れられるかな？上から来るかさあ、もう死んでいい。上から来るかな？あの方の前をこの気がした方面ふざけて、お前がやりなさい。舞の練習ってことだ。どこを向ける？触れられるかな？上から来るか最後に上から来るかあの方の目をこの気がしたどこを向ける？はあ、舞のふざけてるの？イマジナリー降雨様展開完了。上から来るか触れられると思われた。さ、もう死んでいる。
This fight's tough.
降雨様に捧げます。
Anyway, long story short, realize it's pretty much impossible to fight yourself and win. Pretty obvious when you think about it, really. Pain expression to end all pain expression. Is everything okay, Emiya? I'm fine. Just to make sure, there's no video camera hidden around here, right? Hmm? Go high. We decide which of us gets the player 2 color. Good idea, that's the fastest way to settle this. I'm not sure which. It's gotta be her, right? It's her, right? They're complete identical in every way. Let's pick one already. I'll get you for this, Kohai. Not dead, just change the outfit. We'll have to pick one of you, right? I knew I could count on you, Kohai. Now come on, let's get going. I still don't think Master can tell which is which. Neither can I, frankly. Wait, hang on. Are you going to stay behind Abigail-senpai? You don't have to call me senpai anymore. Sure, you won't come along. It'd be really help though. I might be your servant now, but I still used to be your enemy. I can't pretend like that never happened. I'm sorry, I guess I shouldn't have said anything. It's okay, Ilya. You didn't do anything wrong. Seems not even a highly experienced archer can win against an innocent young girl. I don't know if I... Then again, maybe you're not wrong. Really? Ahem. Anyway, it's our job to find out where Mashes is. You guys will... Of course. Now that we have the Rio Master with us, we are sure to defeat Sesshu and Kira. Thankfully, we still have the communicator Mash was using, so we can contact you at the moment notice if necessary. Too bad it seems to be on the fritz. Indeed, it does. I suspect the mastermind behind the singular is the cause of the communicator's malfunction. I suppose we should be thankful it still works at all, but... True, that does make it ill-suited. Emergency contact. I suppose the best way we can hope for is to use it for protect check-ins. Anyway, I wonder where Sesshu and Kira could be. If I make a suggestion, Lord Sigurd, perhaps we should try going back to the college first. Good idea. Probably be more efficient to go back and retrace our steps starting from day one. Mario right of that, Master. Of course. Alright, the college it is. Oh, and one more thing. Lady Yumiri, please try to keep the pointless arguing to a minimum. Alright, we'll take this one. Keep the two of them together, bound to cause way more problems than solve it. There's something humiliating about this. Well, in their defense, these are fairly exceptional circumstances. Alright, let the showing search begin. And we'll start looking for clues to match whereabouts. Good luck, everyone. Yeah. Ruler. My rulers are weak though. Amen here. We're investigating the house we found on this end, and it's really something. How so? As far as I can tell, the two houses seem to be identical. Given that and what we saw in the college, it looks like A and B were made to be as similar as possible. I wonder. Perhaps these stairs were modeled after the ancient Chinese philosophy yin and yang. Sees that an excess of yin creates an opposite, and vice versa. So by bringing both together, whoever calls this singularity may be strengthening their ritualistic aspects. Is that so? Alright, Master, we're ready. We're nearly at this side of college. We should encounter Sister and Kiara. How do you wish to handle her? Plan to start asking what's going on. Understood, and then we defer battle. This is exactly what I hate about warriors. You're always spoiling for a fight. What about Lord Shangyu? Is he not a great warrior as well? Never mind him. He's the exception that proves that rule. He writes poetry, and he's great at math, and he's just a total gentleman all around. Some of the poems wrote 2,000 years ago are still around today, you know? Oh yes, like the one he worries about what will become of you. You, what will your fate be? I believe it goes. I'm familiar with it as well. It's indeed a lovely poem. Right. I'm not so sure. It sounds like, to me, like he could have just been concerned. And someone so prone to filler might not be able to get by without upending everything around her. Who's there? Also, how dare you? Oh, I'm sorry, I was just offering my honest opinion, but I do apologize if I offended you. Is anyone in need of assistance finding the mastermind? Hehe. One day no see, everyone. Hello, Sister and Lily. I heard Yuki there wanted to talk to me, so here I am. I also decided to revert to this form, at least temporarily. Oh, and please don't worry about my memory. I got that all back now. Now I understand, Sister and Lily and Kira were the same person all along. That relation come as a surprise to you at this point. But never mind that now. So what would you like to know? You know where Mash is? Ah, I see. So you're worried Mash, are you? Well, that's only to be expected. I did do my best to stay unnoticed between the light and dark and help her. But I'm afraid I was blindsided while I was transforming back to my grown-up self. I do know Mash is still in the singularity, and that she's very much alive. Good news, oh good it is. I do not think she is lying. I agree, she doesn't seem to be trying to confuse or trap us either. It generally feels as though she's simply reporting the facts. Alright then, why are you doing this? It's difficult to explain, but Guess you could say my usual imperative is to ease the burden of those who need assistance. That certainly does sound like a noble motive. Why, thank you. Hold it, that sounds great and all, but I don't think it lines up with what you're actually been doing. I picked up on that, didn't you? I guess you lived a long enough life to pick up a few things. Still, the way I see it, everything I've been doing here serves that end quite nicely. For starters, showing people an illusion of their perfect world serves to eliminate their suffering. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Before a pessimist convinced that life could never go their way, or that reality is simply cruel and heartless. I showed them an illusion of a world that was awful for them, just like they wanted. Essentially, I provided both good endings and bad endings in equal measure to the people who wished it for them. The one thing they had in common was needing assistance since their lives weren't going as planned. I see, true, some people do desire nothing more than a life filled with a challenge and adversities. However, if these people are all seeing illusions that have no bearing in reality, then will the disappearance of those illusions not cause them to suffer even more? I, for one, can hardly begin to describe the pain of learning one of my favorite games was getting a sequel. Only to wake up and realize I was merely a dream the whole thing. Indeed, it seems to me that your actions here will only ultimately serve to increase suffering, not reduce it. Hehe. It's only natural for hardship to follow joy, and joy to follow hardship. Really, isn't that essentially what life is? Hehe, pain and pleasure are all the same. I do enjoy seeing people be happy. I also find joy seeing them suffer. So that's your game here, huh? That's right, anyway, I think that's enough chit chat. These last few days yielded some terrifying experience, and my different selves have enjoyed them immensely. Now to wrap up the final day, I said showing Kira who came out with the depths of the sea. Shall entertain you personally. I do hope you all enjoyed the pain and pleasure I prepared for you. I guess we're done talking. Indeed, everyone, take up your weapons. Come, my beloved, let us fight together. Yes, my love. Excuse me, Lord Sigurd. Yes, that is my name. And is my beloved Brynhilde. Yes, I am well aware. But I'm a bit confused as why a great hero from the Age of God like yourself is wearing glasses. These glasses represent my crystallized wisdom. My beloved has told me they suit me wonderfully. And now this summer, my dear Brynhilde has a pair of her own. The imitation crystallized wisdom we made together in a most intimate collaboration. Intimate collaboration. I mean, yes, that is accurate, but it sounds so salacious when you put it that way. Please, you mustn't. I see. Well, I do hope you're enjoying your new glasses, because I am about to fog them up. Never mind how. Well, what's with that HP though?
お前は
ドキドキ
我が
してし
城の
まう。
影に溶けるしかなかろう。
It seems like impossible to win.
鋭くいく
命令との
せい。
ささやかな
溺れなさい。ほらほら、これ
なんだとなんだともろいもろいもろいもろい
溺れなさい。激しくいくのね。はっ。
This ain't even working. Even my crystallized wisdom is telling me it's hopeless. Brynhilde. Great. Come on, everyone, let's fall back for now. Are you nuts? We still haven't even seen what kind of moves she got up her sleeve. Shells. We know that we don't, and that is knowledge enough for now. I agree, now's the time to retreat. I've seen how childish Sesshoin Kira truly is, and it's nothing I've ever encountered. She's sending off my Genji sense like crazy. My, oh my, you ruined me. Now then, excuse us. See you later. Perhaps I came a little strong for the first encounter. The parent glass was so aggressive about flaunting their relationship so loudly, I forgot to hold back. Phew! I know our cheer was sudden, but I'm absolutely confident I made the right choice. I agree. This Sesshoin Kira was absolutely determined to win at any cost, regardless of what she would have resort to. She also seems strangely biased on you for some reason. I don't think I've done anything to earn her ire. Now what are we gonna do? I suppose we need to come up with a strategy, much like what we did with Abigail. True, but... Geez, talk about missing the forest for the trees. Did you notice something we didn't, Lady Yumarin? Think about it, we still don't know what Sesshoin Kira is. Well, she did tell us she's the Yabakuni Cycle Servant. Yeah, but use your brain. Wasn't she entirely too strong for that? I can accept that Abigail was tough thanks to this singular mastermind supporting her. But that doesn't explain why this Kira woman was so strong. You do make a good point. Yabakuni is certainly quite famous, but I have never heard of her wielding so much power with sheer power. Don't forget, she said she was using dreams to show people illusions, right? Are there any stories about Yabakuni being able to do anything like that? I'm afraid I cannot answer that. For that matter, how do we know about stuff about her being Yabakuni wasn't a lie? Maybe her power comes from something else entirely. At least that's our impression I get. The power to control dreams, huh? So don't you think we should start by looking into source of her power? You may be right. Where would we even begin to look into such a thing? Well, remember when we're going over everything we all know earlier? The Little Mermaid 2. Ah yes, the story nursery mentioned. Indeed, that sounds intriguing. Given how that offer has been riding away in that strange apartment building without losing his mind. And the fact that Sesshoin Lady was apparently taking care of him herself. The odds are better than even though he knows something. I know it's already nighttime, but it may be well worth the risk to visit him now. Especially as Lady Sesshoin will be making any further moves tonight. Alright then, let's go back to the apartment building. So we're gonna kidnap him. We should nearly be at the apartment building, but it seems there are now killers wandering this area. Let's go ahead and take them out first. Agree, we wait your orders, master. Got it.
古きルール命令とも何か踏んでしまったかな。
Apologies for sudden intrusion, but I'm afraid we have urgent business. So that was what all those noise outside was about. More servants. Go away, I'm busy writing. On second thought, I guess I'm not. It's like what happened, I was just taking a break. Anything interesting to talk about? You there, the you scout. You're not the same you I've met before. What is going on here? If this is a new kind of scam, don't bother. You can see how many valuables I have. Or just say none. It's not a scam, you see? Look, I swear I know I said I wanted something more exciting story ideas. But there's too much intrigue for my blood. I'm not a mysterious novelist, you know? Still, this does connect a lot of dots. So the other version of you who came here before was an imposter, probably the mastermind behind all this. And on top of that, this mountain was once home to a coven devoted to studying immortality. And it got laws of death swirling about it, can even kill servants, huh? Figures that the place I chose to get away would turn out to be the worst resort in history of resorts. With all this fascinating stuff happening outside, it's no wonder I can't focus on the manuscript in front of me. Just my luck, this place would turn out to be a perfect place to torment authors. Putting that aside, the question is whether this mountain is a resort or not for now. We came to you because we thought you might know something about Sesshoin. Sesshoin? So that's her name. I only know her as Lily. Sorry, but I don't know anything about her other than the fact that she asked me to write her story. I don't care if she's her enemy, or even enemy of all humanity. I'm still not gonna fight anyone. Besides, I already told you, I wasn't gonna help if that's what you were counting on. You're barking up the wrong tree. Now that I mention it, you did say you had no intention of working as a servant. Alright, you're on break now, aren't you? Ouch, I guess you really do know me. Anyway, that being said, I can still show my appreciation for that entertaining story you told me. Even if it was only a story about how you're no match for this Sesshoin woman. Sadly, we're not. None of our attack could so much as scratch her. Even when we landed a direct hit with her noble phantasm, she simply kept returning to life just like that. On top of that, we kept losing stamina on alarming rate. It truly felt like we were in the palm of her hand, so to speak. That's a bit odd as well. The Yabuki of Legends never had that kind of power. In battles between servants, knowing your opponent's identity, their true name can make all the difference. Your opponent legends can tell you the strength, their weakness, and sometimes even their vulnerabilities. Essentially, when it comes from efficient warfare, you're already losing your battle against the Sesshoin. So if you want to defeat her, you should start by figuring out her true name. That makes sense. Given to what happened in Soda, it seems safe to assume that Sesshoin can control dreams. Dreams, huh? Dreams are essential in all sort of myth and legends. Understandably, since people have been dreaming for as they have been around. It's not all that unusual. Many heroes. Journeys to begin with a dream, say one of a dragon crawling inside their mother's womb. Very true. But still, that gets us no closer to. There may be countless legends involving dreams, but there are very few beings capable of controlling them. Most who possess that ability tends to be divine spirit level beings after all. In Greek mythology, there's Hypnos, the god of sleep, and its brothers, the Onaru, the god of dreams. I suppose there's Morphus. We want to really get bogged into the weeds. None of that matters anyway. There's one giant hearing. It's all scam made possible by a system of servant who can control nightmares. From everything you told me, some servant must have been awake, and yet they still fell prey to Seshoin's power. Let's not forget that servants are being primaries of spirit. Certain exceptional circumstances aside, they have no need to sleep, and they don't have dreams of their own. Which means the dreams you were all shown must have taken place without you falling asleep. Now I get it, we thought it was a dream, just like with Abby. So it was an illusion we were seeing while we were awake. Exactly, your opponent is by no means invincible. You're only seeing her as such. I see, so it's like an extended reality that covers this entire matter, to say nothing of all of us. Unfortunately, even knowing that doesn't change the fact that our attacks won't land. Whatever illusion she's using is fooling all 5 of our senses. At that point, it may as well be another reality entirely. Right, attack depends on focusing on your opponent won't work here. What you need are attacks that don't depend on perception on part of your... In other words, I see, we need to close our eyes when we strike at her. Well, in your case, you probably could track down an opponent even with your eyes closed. But I do hate dampen that smile of yours. Closing your eyes won't change the fact that you're still explicitly focusing on your opponent. After all, it doesn't matter if your eyes are open or not when you're hacking at an illusion that isn't really there. Aww. No, I think you have the right idea, Lady Tomoe. We just need a way to attack more indiscriminately. Perhaps the aftermath of a large explosion would do the trick. That's it, a no phantasm with a wide air effect. Like my Brunhilde Sig routine. Now you got it. It may seem like you're not hurting the enemy at all, but in practice you must be. This Assyrian woman is almost certainly healing her injuries in secret so that she seems invincible. I'm sure the mermaid flesh healing effects are real, but they also got to have limits. I see, then we should pretend to be frustrated that our attacks aren't landing even as we prepare no phantasm to pummel the entire battlefield. I believe that's the best way we can approach this current situation, just like you suggested. I get it, if she's trying to fool us with illusions, we play along and make her think it's working. Sounds good to me, let's go with that. I can't wait to take down the blood from my own injuries and rub it right in that bitch smirking face. I'm glad we have a strategy we can use to fight her now. But what about her true name? If Session here isn't actually Yabukini, then we can't just ignore the power of her real no phantasm. I'm not obliged to tell you that much. You lot can figure it out yourselves. Between the ocean and the illusions, that compact Lily had on her, it's only a matter of time until you put the pieces together. Don't you have any hero experts who know a lot about Japanese monsters? I don't have much interest in him myself, but what about you say Takezawa back in? Oh, that's a reference to this year's servant, huh? Yeah, that servant like just released it during the recent JP event. Interesting. You don't know him, but you do know Hokusai. So close, but not quite. Well, no matter. This discussion is over. I seriously need to get back to right. Huh? Is something wrong, lady? You married? I got it. Got what? The reason why this guy is here. And you figured it out. I know what she wants and how we can beat her. The next time we go up against her, I'm gonna smack her over the head with it myself. Don't worry about even uncovering her true name. Just sit back and let your senpai take care of everything. Huh? Hang on, why are you grabbing my arm? I told you I'm not going to help. That's fine, you don't have to fight. We're just gonna take you along with us. Having you there is going to be key to our victory. Huh? Whatever she's up to, she's not gonna waste any time trying it out. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you all again so soon. By not expecting you all had enough time to realize you don't stand a chance against me. So if you all come this way to simply become my playthings, that strikes me as more insane than brave. Hehe, don't tell me you got getting beat up excites you, doesn't it? Of course not, we're here because we know how to beat you now, obviously. Listen up, sister and Kira. I know your weakness now, but this is your last chance to give yourself up peacefully. My weakness? Oh, you're funny. Do tell. Why should I kneel before a rabble who can't even see what's right in front of them, let alone what's around them? Hey, maybe this change your tune. Hey, not so rough. You said all I had to do is come with you, remember? Alright, why is he here? I just thought it was weird, and I wasn't the only one. Yuki and other servants all thought so too. What was that weak ass servant who doesn't know when to shut up doing it in a deep creep old building like that? When we stop and think about it, the answer is obvious. You've been keeping this cantankerous blue-haired Trojan book offer around Session because you love him. What do you say to that? Most consented sight of all time. Come again? Sorry about this, but we mind playing along just a little longer? Very well, Loriki, if you insist. Alright, Lady Yumerin, what could possibly have you given such an absurd idea? What else could it be? The whole reason you turned yourself into an instant little girl was because you... what was that game name again? The one in Murasaki's famous story? JP-rKyECtnz. Might you be thinking of Hikaru by any chance? That's it, I knew I was close. That's right, says Shirin, you wanted to make this offer guy your Hikaru. Speechless. I'm so glad Murasaki wasn't here to hear that. Fo. Oh wait, maybe it should have been you want to be Hikaru by this offer guy. Oh well, either way. It's okay, says Shirin, I totally get how you feel. I wish I could have been with Lord Shangyu ever since I was little too. I wish we could have been born at the same time. And grown up together, our affections for one another growing naturally over time, as they blossom into a full-blown, made for awkward, bittersweet, adult-sent romance. So I get it, that's what you wanted for you, and that offered too, right? Hehe. I'll be so much to lay a finger on that pathetic hero experience even for adults and holy girls. Now if you're done with your wild and baseless speculation, it's past time and stop holding back. This metro entry is unbelievably dense. This goes beyond the realm of illusion. It is as though we enter another world entirely. So it is a devilish Buzavada. Oh ho, though it shames me, Yabukuni brings my full power to bear against insolent little creatures. I'm afraid your horrendous insults have left me no other choice. I must warn you. Any hope you had of this being an ultimate harmless illusion is well and truly dead. Huh? Did I make a mistake somewhere? I could have sworn my fear was right. It was, but unfortunately just because a relationship is right does not mean every other issue is resolved. There are some things that should simply never be voiced, blindly you touch a nerve. Ah, the poor thing, not even some metro energy is enough to get her to accept her true feelings. Then again, maybe she truly doesn't feel anything for him at all. Hehe, lovely double couples. Like he should all be wiped off from the face of Earth. Besides, the little mermaid never needed love. Love is what ended up turning into a sea foam. No dreams can truly be realized on land. They are sticks and mud stuck together on ever-shifting sands, barely binding their time until waves of reality comes bearing down to crush them. So make them come true at the bottom of the ocean instead. Why go to Mount Horai when you can visit Shangri-La in my sleeping chambers? My bed has no place for malice. It has neither entrance nor exit. It's merely a place where I can grant any desire you may have. No, I think that's smart enough, Yabukini. In fact, let's call you what you really are. You're a Shen, the great divine beast that dwells at the bottom of the sea, said to be another world in all itself. These days we know the impossible city of water we think we see in the desert is an illusion. A trick of the light we now know as a mirage. But long ago, people dreamed there was a being responsible for showing us such visions. In both ancient China and Japan, they were said to be the work of a clam monster that made its home in the seabed. They believed this being was being both dream and illusion that took solid and intrude upon reality. Even today, the Japanese word for mirage is Shinnikuru, which literally means Shen's tower of mind. Those towers were said to strange and mysterious illusions, far too strange for human hands to create. They were dreams of sea foams that bubbled up from the ocean floor to create impossible visions on land. And being who spit on them was a great clam monster by the name of Shen. So forget the pretense and come clean with us, you filthy Kemble. The first thing you ate was Shen, and you only ate the mermaid while you were at it, am I wrong? Oh ho, well. I never thought a heroic spirit from the west could ever figure out my true name. Yes, you're right, my true nature is a mirage, an illusion their paradise. This camera where like pleasurable, Wisbata Sashoin, the demon of the sea, anything at all. So that's our true form. However, there's one thing I don't understand. What do you think you're doing here? Am I mistaken, or did you say you weren't going to help Chaldea? I don't want to help either side, but you're dragging the little mermaid into this left me no other choice. Normally I charge you through the nose for the rights, but given your sheer gal pretending to be a mermaid with a body like that, I waive them just this once. Well, how magnanimous of you now. Will you please get back to your desk and stick to writing? I prepared a perfect writing environment for you, so you must surely be almost done by now. Heh. Special translation. I'm not gonna say it one word about my progress. Now then, I'm going back. Before things get any more uncomfortable for me, the rest of you can figure out something from here. By all means, but know I'll be coming to collect that manuscript once I dealt with these idiots. But that is weird. I was sure you and the author were going to declare your love for one another, and that would be that. Will you please stop putting that such horrid image in my head? I was originally planning to compose, but now you forced my hand. Don't blame me for this, master. The blame for this rests solely on that Roman's idle fool of a woman. That's rich. I'm not gonna let my dreams evaporate. I'm a fragment of everlasting stardust. I'm lucky enough that every day is like a dream come true. And there's no way I'm gonna let you take it that way. Now come on, Koei. It's time to finish this. Good luck, senpai. You too, damn it. Very well then. My name is Yashiro Kira. I'm one of the codenames and devours pleasure, pain, desire, and illusion. A genuine illusion, that is which disappears. A genuine nightmare is that which comes true. And you are all only genuine in that you're about to disappear like so much foam on the surf. Now please, by all means, do try your best to destroy me, won't you? not gonna be easy as Abigail's fight though.
いざスタートにて。朝日勝負ご賞覧あれ。覚悟ができてるんですよ。お前がやりな舞の練習ってことで上から来るか触れられると思ったか。どういきなさい。まだ泡が下がるな。泡と消えるのが定めに下がるな。見せたくはないんだけど。はあ、夏だからふざけてるの。もっと攻めまする。我が舞は後世の時に愛知ぶりならどこを向く。どうぞ遠慮なく。
Nothing's working against them.
白鳥の羽、いつかの翼。朝日勝負ご賞覧あれ。私脱ぎないかしら。ごめんなさい。我が炎、我が翼。
すべては幻、真の白夢。極楽浄土は我が手の上。幻は死に追放娘。ケネデがし行きますしはあ、夏だから舐めてるの。
では始めよう。我が愛、これこそ愛。
共同作業。
Green Hill is happy work though.
我が舞は後世の時に作られる愛知ぶりなら
上部五代激主上。
朝日勝負ご賞覧あれ。もっと攻めまする。承知。もっと攻めまする。とっせいえいや。 巴へファイヤー。
小手調べです。小手調べです。可愛らしいこと。大丈夫。
参りますよ。
呼びます。
VR にてごめん。 VR 新影流奥義巴が海を
シグルド、愛しい。
愛して
勝ち時いかがいたしましょう。
Ah, my lovely Shin outfit's ruined. I never imagined you would be able to focus on saturating the entire battlefield with so many hard-hitting attacks. Crude though it may be, it was certainly irrigating. I felt as though I were in the center of a massive ongoing explosion. Hehe. Fo. How can she smile like that even after we got her over a barrel? Like, yikes. Anyway, we clearly won this fight. Give it up, Shankira. I'm sorry. I know I said you could call me whatever you like, but I have to draw the line at that. At any rate, I'll admit these repeated bombings have proven to be greatly effective against my Mirage self. I can't help but notice that you also seem to be blowing up along with every blast. Are you not unconcerned by your own death? Not at all. If anything, I wish I could die. Hell, I've been wishing for that for thousands of years, long before I even became a servant. I see, so that's why this mountain. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? This mountain has something to do with my immortality or something? Oh, I'm sorry, you're bound to figure it out yourself. I will refrain from spoiling anything. As humiliating as this defeat has been, at least the threat on this side has been defeated. Since you have put up such a tremendous fight, I will let you on a little secret. All I have done on this mountain are acts of charity. I am no way responsible for this singularity, and I'm also willing to offer my help. If you cannot trust a former enemy, you may simply cut me down where I stand. But if you believe this humble clan may be assistance, I will be most happy to provide it. Well, in that case... yes. I could use your help for finding Mash. Well, of course. Okay, Alyssa be finally able to pay her back. Fine by me. Having you on our side would be a tremendous help. Honestly, I prefer to seeing you show a little remorse. Oh! It's not like I'm in a position to lecture anyone about morality. If Master fine with you helping, I got no objections. Not sure why, but something tells me things will work out. We might not stare at me quite intently, it make me blush. Master, are you alright? Good, I can confirm we've seen a decrease in pyramid activity over there on Site B. The fog has lifted, and many servants are being freed from their illusions. How sad. No sooner do I make all those lovely to me worlds for them, then they wake up as though nothing happened. Unfortunately, we're no closer to finding Mash or figuring out who's behind all this. All we managed to find were a few reports and videos. We're just about to go through them, but I can't promise they'll tell us anything about Mash. It's getting pretty late too. Indeed, the rules of knights are still very much in effect. We're very likely to encounter other strange phenomena if we wander any about further now. I understand you're worried about Lady Mash, but even so, I believe it would be best to hurry back to college for the time being. Got it then, we'll meet up there. I'll borrow the VCR we found in the house on the way back and set it up so we can watch the videos. Okay, let's get going. Just make sure you're ready to tell us everything you know about where Mash is. Okay. Can't put on figure but why turn back out of the nowhere like that seems really unfair. I think I'll just stop here for now.